MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the finale, Game 7 of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, everything to play for here as we get ready for Game 7.
Well, to me, this game is all about which team handles the pressure of Game 7 the best. The players know what's at stake. The fans know what's at stake. The winner goes to the World Series. The loser goes home. Every play really matters, so we'll see who can play the cleanest game and come up with some timely plays.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Mike Soroka gets the ball here at home in Game 7 of the League Championship Series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
At the plate, Grant Levine. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The first baseman, number 34, Grant Levine.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
First pitch, 7-0
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And that's the first down.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here. Having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball, action side.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
The 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging the club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
0-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Rogelio Armenteros will do the pitching in hostile territory here for Game 7 of the LCS. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Acuna digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Thomas has it for route number 1. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Mark, how do they go about winning a National League pennant here at home?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
First pitch on its way. Popped high in the air. Levine is there for it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the first baseman, Yordan Alvarez.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey! 0-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here's the pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. Still no score. New inning set to get underway. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Lane Thomas. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Too low, 1-0. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Thomas, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, when you come out in the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Hit down the line at first. Here now the 2-2. Drives it out to deep right center field. Long run for the right fielder, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Thomas stands at second with no outs. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. At the plate, Ryan Burke, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Zach Collins stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Two and 2 to the Dodgers catcher. That's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Another payoff pitch. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. Dodgers out in front, 1-0. Last half of the second set to go. And in the bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Liner towards second. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Into the box now, Wander Franco. First pitch on its way.
Nope. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Ball knocked outside.
A runner at first with no outs here. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Bichette rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had two all the way, and he clearly should have just been.
At the plate, Grover Nieves, as he'll take a look at ball one. Nieves, an Ohio native. He's in his third season as a major league player. Bases are empty, one man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hard liner toward short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
First offering on its way. High bouncer toward the hole. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate one. We played two full, all tied at 1-1. Standing in, Rogelio Armenteros, 9-1-2 due up.
Rogelio Armenteros.
First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Striding in, Grant Levine, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Soroka has compiled over 2,100 innings of work in his major league career with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Levine is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
Settling in now, Cody Hosey. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And he fouls this one off.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order. Got him looking, and that ends the inning.
Dodgers down in order. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1.
Leading up for the Braves, the right fielder, DJ Chavez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Posey shading to his right. He's got it 1 away. So 1 gone for the Braves here in the third, and Mike Soroka will bat next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. That evens it up 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Left side, fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as the 2016 National League Rookie of the Year Corey Seager settles in to start things out. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
So here's Cody Bellinger. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Bellinger, an imposing left-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
1-1. Fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
In now, Lane Thomas. As he rips it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
To the plate now, Carlos Rincon. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, Christian Robinson. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. Robinson, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Just hung in there on that one.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So now to the plate, Yordan Alvarez. As it's grounded sharply to first. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. In the bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with LA's manager to discuss his thoughts on the Dodgers offense so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Rincon, 30 years of age. He's in his 4th season as a major league player.
Ball 1.
Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2. And now pitch on the way. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Stepping in now, Ryan Burke. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He hit a sac fly earlier. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Standing in now, Zach Collins. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more from the big one. Game 7 returns after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Braves to discuss his thoughts on Atlanta's lineup so far. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Running hard, he's digging for second. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Ready for another chance? Grover Nieves. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Here's the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
This is pulled into right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. So stepping in, Francesco Valencia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
1-0 delivery. One and 2 as he chases the slider.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. So coming to the plate, C.J. Chavez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke up.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1 left for Atlanta. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Rogelio Armenteros.
Rogelio Armenteros.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Grant Levine. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. Acuna is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Cody Hosey.
Now at the plate, Cody Hosey, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. The pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Still tied 1 apiece. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Mike Soroka, to try to get things started for the Braves in their half of the sixth. The pitch. Slow grounder to first. Right to him. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter. The left fielder, Acuna Jr.
First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Into the box, Christian Robinson. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Stepping in, Yordan Alvarez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Alvarez.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here 2-1.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
You know, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Scooped up, throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate one. Game 7 moves to the 7th inning. It's the Braves 2 and the Dodgers 1.
Next at the plate will be Corey.
The pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th. And he'll get in at second base as the tying run's aboard with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel, 2-1 our score. Hot shot on the ground to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out. Coming to the plate now, Lane Thomas. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Behind 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base, nobody out. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
At the plate, Carlos Rincon, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And Game 7 is tied.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ryan Burke is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Popped him up. Valencia has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. On now to the bottom of inning number 7, and we are tied 2-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Wander Franco. First offering on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Grover Nieves. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Pulled toward right center field. Back goes Thomas. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The third baseman,
Ready now, Francesco Valencia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Thomas makes the catch, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2.
leading off for the Dodgers. The pitcher, Zach Collins.
Alexi Santana has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 45. Alexi Santana.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. The Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Number 9, Luis Urias.
Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. A ball and a strike.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Grant Levine. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike three, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Dodgers down in order, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Kirk McCarty is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 25, Kirk McCarty.
Ready once again, C.J. Chavez. He'll see what he can do. Leading off the home eighth.
C.J. Chavez.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rincon is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher, and he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone, and this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Steven Arroyo will move into the...
Hitting for the Braves, number 9, Steven Arroyo.
Lays off 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. McCarty rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Up next for Atlanta.
So striding forward now, Ronald Acuna. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-2. Fastball right back to the mound. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Score remains 2-2. Michael Perkey will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Stepping up now, Cody Hosey. He was a ground out victim last time up. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Seared down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Corey Seager. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. Staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Score remains deadlocked. Andrew Church comes on to work on the mound, hoping
Number 45, Andrew Church.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
1-0 delivery. Smoked on the ground to second. And there are 2 away now.
Batter number 11.
Stepping in for the Braves, Bo Bichette. First pitch on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rincon is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Braves. And this game is Escobar takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in
number 28, Escobar.
Here it comes. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he fouls this one off. 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
In now, Carlos Rincon.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Ryan Burke. Fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Chavez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. Score remains 2-2. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Wander Franco. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
Mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question, he was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run, so without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our excellent crew, this is Matt Vasgersian saying so long. You've been watching the National League Championship Series.
The final line score for our ballgame tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Dodgers, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Truist Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.